What's going on, world? DS1 Ross. We back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Thanks for all the support. Appreciate the love. Today, just came to give my response to this whole Cynthia G thing and all of these online black feminists that's running around, running rampant, flagging brothers' pages and just causing a bunch of chaos, man. But mainly, I want to talk to the women. I want to talk to Cynthia G and the women that's like y'all. And as y'all can see in the title, I'm going to start it off by saying this. Cynthia G, shout out to my man Katie 84 on the check-in. Peace to the educated brother Rob. But I just want to start this stream off by saying that black men don't owe y'all shit. And the reason why I named this stream this is because I hear a lot of black women that's like Cynthia G, her and the women like her. Everything that I hear them say is like a sense of entitlement because they're black women. It's like, you should be doing this for me because I'm a black woman. You should talk to me like this because I'm a black woman. Peace to Living Soul Journey. Good morning, sweetheart. And I'm actually tired of this. I'm tired of grown-ass women, the females that we call adults, grown women. I'm tired of y'all thinking that us as black men owe y'all anything, because we don't owe y'all nothing. Shout out to Doug on the check-in. We don't owe y'all anything. Won't y'all get that through y'all heads? You see? We don't owe y'all nothing. Just like y'all don't owe us anything. This sense of entitlement stuff is very, very elementary. We don't owe y'all nothing because y'all black women. What we do for y'all, we do for y'all out of love and out of respect. It's not that we doing anything for y'all because we owe y'all anything. Because at the end of the day, don't nobody owe shit in this life. And that's what we gotta understand. We gotta go back to the basics with y'all women. With y'all type of women, we need to go back to the basics and let y'all know, don't nobody owe you shit. All right? Once your mama pushed your ass out in this world and he gave you life, if she decides to never do nothing else for you, guess what? That's what she decided to do. And no matter how fucked up it may sound, she don't owe you nothing after that because she gave you life. You see? That y'all have with black women, with black men, I mean, it's not the men that you're dealing with. It's not. This is why I say we gotta heal before we build. Because why are y'all going out here having relationships with dudes and y'all don't have respect for black men? Why would you get with anybody, lay down, have children with anybody, and you don't respect that person? Why do y'all have so much contempt for black men? Oh, I know why. Because this is a learned behavior. It's a learned behavior by you black women. And you know why? Because the same things you think about black men, your mama probably thought about black men, your aunts think about black men, your female cousins think about black men, because that's what y'all sit around and do. Y'all sit around, a lot of women like y'all, Cynthia G and the women that think like y'all sit around, y'all get drunk, and y'all talk shit about black men. That's what y'all do. And how I know that y'all do this is because I've heard this conversation since I was a little boy. I've heard grown women in my neighborhood sitting around getting drunk, talking about how niggas ain't shit. How niggas did them wrong. How this nigga did this. How this nigga did that. How my father was never there for me. And see, that's the key problem to this situation. That's the key. A lot of y'all women are mad at y'all fathers. Outside of being taught to hate black men. See, a lot of y'all women was taught to hate black men because y'all was taught to hate y'all fathers first. By your mother. By your grandmother. Y'all was taught to hate the black man from the time you was a little girl. Like my man BGS say, shout out to BGS Idmore. Like the OG say, it's culture. It's culture for black women to hate black men. Because that's what they're taught. They're taught that a black man ain't shit. All a black man is useful for is his dick. This is what they're taught. And they're taught this by the elders. Well, not the elders, because elders have wisdom. The older people in their family. They're taught this by the older women. Like their older aunts, their older cousins. When these black women don't understand that, they're just being force-fed someone else's fucked up experiences in life. And that you should not take on other people's experiences. Have your own life experiences. But your thoughts shape your reality. Your perception is your reality. So if you take on someone else's perception of black men being shit, ain't shit, guess what's going to happen? You're going to attract the ain't shit men in your life. And I can tell that's all Cynthia G and those type of women have done. They have never had a man of substance in their life. That's why they run around and talk so much shit about black men. You see? And then when you have good women out here that actually done had good black men, and they try to tell these women that all black men ain't the same, you know what they say? Well, where he at? I can't find him. He ain't looking for your ass. That's why you can't find him. He not looking for your broke down, busted ass. Because you have a fucked up mentality and don't no man of substance want to be with no woman like you. It ain't that we hate black women. Because no matter how much you want to say black men ain't shit, black men statistically are the best fathers. Black men take on children that are not theirs. We do this more than any other group of men. Y'all can look it up. We are the best fathers. We're the best stepfathers. So regardless to all that bullshit y'all like to talk about with black men, because y'all had fucked up experiences with black men, because y'all constantly picked the bullshit out of the litter, because y'all just wanted a nigga to pay for your hair and nails, but then when he knock you up and go to the next chick, you want to sit on a block and cry. You want to get on the internet and cry about black men being shit because you a single mother? Don't blame us all for your issues. Because we all ain't like that. It's plenty of us who take care of what we got to take care of. But we not checking for women like y'all. Because you know what we gonna get from y'all? Some pussy and a headache. And believe it or not, with the climate of what's going on out here in the world today, black men want more than some pussy and a headache. This is why you see a lot of black men going to date other races of women. Because they're tired of being treated like shit by piece of shit black women. We're tired of being treated like the last nigga you done dealt with. Don't put me through what you should have put your baby father through. Don't hate me because you hate him. And see, this is what we have to deal with as black men. We have to deal with the contentment that black women have for us. You see? And what y'all like to do is y'all try to capitalize, just like the media do, y'all try to capitalize off of it. But y'all don't want to get up there and tell the world the beginning of your issues and why you really mad at black men. See, you really mad at black men because your father left your mother. Your father divorced your mama. And you never understood why. And all your mama did was lie to you about who your father really was. See, a lot of these women never told their daughters why her and her father broke up. They never told their daughters the truth. So a lot of these grown-ass women are running around with fairy tales in their mind about their father when they don't even know the truth. They don't know the real story. So they hate their fathers because their mothers taught them to. But they're not going to tell their daughters, well, daddy left us because mama was a hoe. Because mama fucked his best friend. Shout out to Char Willie on the check-in. Good morning, sis. Shout out to Jalen on the check-in. See? A lot of these women have been lied to since little girls by their mothers. They didn't tell them the truth. They didn't tell their daughters that they were hoes. That's why their father left. And that he never knew if you was his daughter or not. And when he wanted to get a DNA test, the mama took the baby and left. See, a lot of these mothers be lying to these little girls. They don't tell them the truth. So they grow up and turn into grown women and hate black men because the first black man you should have been in love with was your father. But you grew up hating him because of your mother. Because of your mother. Because your mother taught you to hate him. And then your aunts came in, and as you got older and you sat around them, because you grew up being a little hot ass, because your mama was a hoe, and you sat around your nasty ass aunts and listened to them tell they whole stories about how men ain't shit. But they running around fucking 5 different men. And still got a nigga at home. Shout out to Annette B on the check-in. See? A lot of these grown-ass women don't understand that they've been force-fed lies from children. They've been lied to. They don't even know. They don't even know what happened between their mother and their father. And they shouldn't be really concerned with it because that's their relationship. That's between adults. But I do believe as the woman got older, the mama should have told her the truth. Shout out to Nat Hunter on the check-in. You see what I'm saying? They should have been told the truth. Tell that girl the truth, woman. Stop lying to your daughter so she can stop hating her father for no goddamn reason. Because you wanted to run around and be a hoe. See? And see, I have firsthand experience with a woman like that. Because I've been in a relationship with a woman who hated her father. That's why me and her couldn't get along. Me and her couldn't get along because she hated her father. And every little thing that she thought I did wrong or said wrong, she took that shit out on me. And it was a very domestic relationship that was very violent. It was violent. You see? But see, by me being around her and being around her mother and all of that, her mama was a hoe. Her mama was a hoe. How I knew that? Because we all went to church together. This is when I was going to church. And her mama was fucking a nigga in the church, but coming to the church every day with her husband, which was my girl at that time, her stepfather. See, her mama was a hoe. That's why the daughter was a hoe. That's why her daughter was so deceitful. Because she learned it from her mother. Because she was taught not to respect a man. Only respect what a man could give you. And that's what women like Cynthia G be talking about. They only care about what a man could give you materially. See? And see, dudes that got money, that got all that material shit, they know when they dealing with a hoe. They know when they dealing with a female that ain't about shit. That's why they knock them up and leave. That's why a lot of them knock them up, leave, then go knock somebody else up and marry the woman. Because that's exactly what my ex-father did to her mother. Had a baby by her, left her, went and had another baby by the next woman and married her. Because, see, it's about character. See? And these women don't understand that. It's about character. It's about who you are. Who you are, not what you got. Because if you with a man of character and a man that stands for something, he will go out and get things for y'all. See? He will work for y'all. But you got to work with him. Not for him, with him. But you just want to sit around and think because you giving up some pussy and sucking a little dick, you deserve the goddamn world. That's why niggas pay hoes. Niggas pay hoes for them to go home. That's not why niggas pay for pussy. Niggas pay for pussy so you can go. So I don't have to hear your mouth. I don't have to hear what, your needs. Bye. This is what they do. But when you look into these women, shout out to Ming Nicole on the check-in. Shout out to Black Beauty on the check-in. Good morning. Good morning to y'all lovely ladies. I appreciate y'all listening. But these women like Cynthia G, they got daddy issues. They think men owe them something because their father never gave them nothing. Their father never gave them love. Their father never bought them the things that a little girl would like. See, when a woman knows her dad and she grew up knowing her dad, and she got things from her dad, when she go out and seek a man, she don't seek a man for his money. You see? She ain't going to fuck for purses and shoes. You see? Because she have proper instructions and proper guidance from her father. How to conduct yourself as a lady. How to be seen as a woman. You see? She's been taught that by her dad. So when a dude come and try to lure her with all the bullshit, like, I'm gonna buy you some sneakers. I don't need you to do that. My daddy buy me sneakers. Or, I don't need you to buy me no sneakers. I buy my own sneakers. I don't need you to buy me no jewelry. My father bought me some jewelry. My daddy gonna buy me a cell phone for Christmas. But see, when a woman don't have that, that's when she go out and seek things she never had. See? And she used those things to be accepted. She think because a man buys something, he love her. Then they wonder why they getting their ass whooped. Because once a man know he can buy you, he know he controls you. See? Once he know that he can buy you, you are his possession. Understand that, black woman. You are his possession. That's like if I go to the goddamn supermarket and buy a box of salt. It's mine. I'm going to put it on my food when I'm ready, and I'm going to throw it out when I'm ready. And that's what a lot of black women have become. You've become a man's possession. Then you wonder why you in a relationship and don't know who you are. Because you gave up on yourself. You let the things that happened in your life that you had no control over take control over you. And see, what a lot of these black women need to start doing that's having problems with black men, go to your mama and ask your mama if she's still alive. Go to your mother. Here's a solution. Sit down and have a conversation with your mother and ask her Ma, can you tell me the real reason why Dad left us? And if your mama is still telling you lies after 30-something, 40-something years, then you know your mama ain't shit. And you could blame her. See? You see? And this is why they kick the father out and make sure the father go far away. Because if that little girl come to her dad gonna tell her the truth 9 times out of 10. If he a man of substance, he gonna tell her the truth. But the mother don't want the father to tell his side of the story, because then you know what happens? Then they start ping-ponging the child. Now it's time to play the child against each other. Now it's time to play the blame game, which further confuses the child when you should just tell her the truth. Mommy made mistakes when I was young. I was out here, I was hoeing. And when I got pregnant, your daddy didn't believe that you was his. And I ain't want to take no DNA test because I wasn't even sure. Because I ain't want you to grow up without a father. But he left anyway. Half these women ain't gonna get out here and tell these daughters that shit. Because they want to remain in control of their daughters' minds. And to me, that's sick. That's sick. When you control your child's mind for years off of lies. That is some sick shit. But that's what a lot of these women who have contempt for black men, go to their mamas and see what type of mamas they got. Go to their aunts and see what type of aunts they got. All of them feel the same goddamn way. But they won't tell the truth. See? They won't tell the truth. See? And like I said, I got firsthand proof of this because I've dealt with women who've had daddy issues. And I understood why me and them couldn't get along. It was because of their mamas. Because when I looked at their mamas wasn't shit. And 9 times out of 10, the mamas was the reason why them niggas left. Especially in the case that I'm specifically talking about with the church girl. Because her mother and father was married. The father got a divorce and left and went and married another woman. And I never could understand why until I start watching her mother. Watching her mother smiling and beguiling with other men in the church. Always sliding off in the cut, talking to another man. This is shit I saw with my own eyes. I said, God damn, this is why her father left. Her mama's a hoe. And then come to find out, she was fucking a dude that was in the band, in the church. And the shit went so crazy that her current husband tried to stab the dude who was fucking her, tried to stab him in the church. Because he found out that his wife was fucking this dude. He tried to stab the nigga in service. I was there. I saw this with my own eyes. That's some sick shit. You see? But I guarantee you, that girl mother never told her the truth behind why her and her father got a divorce and ruined their family. Never told them why. Never told them why. And this is the problem. Women like Cynthia G is lost and hurt. They're hurt little girls. I don't look at them as women. They are hurt little girls. They're bitter souls. They're bitter. And it's because they've been like that since they was girls. Shout out to my man Craig J on the check-in. Shout out to Kendra on the check-in. Shout out to the unicorns. I appreciate y'all listening. But this is why. They're hurt. They've been hurt since they was little girls. This is why my message, and has always been my message since I've been on YouTube. Shout out to Cats. The unicorns is definitely in the building. We gotta heal before we build. We gotta heal our relationships. We gotta heal from the trauma we've experienced before we go out and try to build relationships with people. And that's on any level. Friendships, intimate relationships, business relationships. We gotta heal from certain traumas that we haven't got over. I know this personally. This is how I came up with it. Because just like I was in that relationship with that woman, or with plenty of women who had daddy issues, I had mama issues. Shout out to God in Person TV. Good looking on the check-in, bro. I had mama issues. See? I had mama issues. I never hated black women, but I was an angry nigga. I was angry. I ruined a lot of good relationships because of my anger. Because a woman didn't want to deal with me when I was younger. Because I was always angry. And I had to sit back one day and say, damn, why do I keep destroying my own relationships? It was because of me. Because it was things that I was angry at my mama about. Because my mother and father broke up when I was young. And I blame my mama for it. Because my dad was always there. My dad was a stand-up dude. I blame my mama for it. But as I got older, I started to think to myself, how can I blame her for it? I didn't know what really was going on. I was a kid. I don't know what really happened. And I sat down and I had that conversation with my mother. Because my dad, he always was 100 with me. So I didn't even have to come to my dad and ask him what happened. He told me. And for years, my dad was angry at my mom. So when he told me what happened, that made me even more mad at my mother. And I took a lot of that anger out on the women I dealt with. So when they said even something as slight as some shit I done heard my mama say, man, I would lose it. But as I got older, shout out the Loadcast on the check-in. And as I got older, you know what my dad told me when I became a teenager? He sat me down and he said, yo, it wasn't just your mama's fault. It was my fault too. There was a lot of things I didn't do that I should have done. You see? And that's why I love my parents unconditionally, because they didn't lie. They didn't lie. See? And my father told me it took him a long time to realize that everybody has their faults. My dad never taught me to hate my mother. See, that's how I know that these women are being taught to hate their fathers, and that's why they hate black men. That's why. And that's why they have a sense of entitlement, because they think whatever my father didn't give me, every black man in this world owes me what my father didn't give me. They owe me that. If I give you some pussy, you owe me a Gucci bag. You owe me a wedding ring. You owe me a new car. You see? You owe me. And what do you hear a lot of these young girls say? I'm making these niggas pay because they owe. Don't nobody owe you shit, little girl, but your father. And what he owe you is love. What he owe you is guidance. That's what he owe you. He don't owe you no goddamn Gucci bag. He don't owe you no $400 Gucci slippers. He don't owe you to go get your nails done every week. He don't owe you that. Don't you know men do that for their women because they want to see them look good? That's why a man spend money on his woman. Not just because that's his woman. Men spend money on their women because they want their women to look good when they with them. And men who do that for their daughters do it so they can understand how it feels for a man to pamper them. So they don't got to go out in the world and be a hoe. Because they know what it is to go get their nails done every week. They know what it is to go get their hair done. They know what it is. They already know. So I don't need you to pay for my hair, nigga. I don't need you to pay for my nails. I need you to stand on what you say you do. I need you to be a man of your word. And a lot of these women don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about that. Just listen to the rhetoric they say. Black men are liars. Black men are deadbeats. Black men are abusive. Listen to it. All aspects of their fathers, or of the picture that their mother painted of their fathers. That's where it come from. And it's sad, man. Sad. Shout out to Terren Rain on the check-in. Shout out to Alpha on the check-in. This shit is sad, y'all. It's sad. And see, why I'm really speaking on this is because it's women like Cynthia G, who these young girls is coming across their videos on social media. It's women like them. Shout out to my brother Suge on the check-in. It's sad. Our young black girls shouldn't be listening to women like Cynthia G. And women that think like her and has the platform to say the dangerous shit that she say. Shout out to Lisa Cabrera on the check-in. I appreciate it. They shouldn't be able to hear this from them type of women. Because you know what women like Cynthia G is creating? Another generation of lost, broken women. If statistically women are the ones who make the most money in the black community, who basically leads the black household financial wise, then why do you think most of the money goes to bullshit? Because the way they think. And they think that they don't have to take instruction from a man because they've never took instruction from a man from the time they were young. Because their mama didn't take instructions from a man. Their grandmamas didn't. Their aunts didn't. See how most men think? Most men, they're going to do what they have to do with their money first, and then they're going to splurge. And then they're going to splurge. But you know what most black women do? They go splurge first, then try to pay their bills. That's why they always behind. That's why we the highest consumers. Not because of black men, it's because of black women. They buy the most bullshit. They the ones who go out and eat the most. They the ones who go out and buy the most alcohol. Just look at payday. Just look at the happy hour in the bars. Just look at the clubs who have happy hour. Most women get paid on Thursday. They start partying from Thursday. Then go to church on Sunday. This is why the finances haven't really got right. Because they don't want to listen to their man if they have one. And most of them don't want a man because they don't want no instruction. They don't want no structure in their life. They don't want no structure in their life. They don't want no structure. They don't want to be practical. Because a lot of the spending is emotional spending. Man, I done worked all week. I deserve to go buy me a bag. I worked all week. I deserve to go to the club and blow some of this steam off. Come on. Why do you think the clubs make so much money? Clubs make money because dudes come and spend money because women are there. If the women weren't there, the niggas won't be there. Strippers make a lot of money. Why? Because they're there so the niggas come and patronize them. So if there were no women there, there'd be no men there. Niggas buy the bullshit We buy because we want to impress women. We don't go buy $600 belts to go impress no man. Unless you with a man who act like a woman. But we go buy all the glittery shit to impress women. Because we know that's what women like. You see? Diamonds is a girl's best friend. Really? So them diamonds is more important than your man. So when your man can't buy you no diamonds, he's less of a man. He doesn't deserve any respect. He's not worthy of respect. Because he can't buy you no red bottoms. He's not worthy of respect. See? But if a lot of these women had certain things when they were young, because their fathers provided it for them, when they become grown women, they will want more out of life. They would want more out of life. And then you have some women who didn't grow up with their dads, but what they did was they went through so much bullshit. When they found a good man, they didn't let him go, or they didn't push him away. And that man actually had patience and went through the healing process with these women. A lot of black men do that. A lot of black men put up with they women's bullshit until they women wisen up after a while and start saying, man, I might as well listen to this dude. This dude ain't never lied to me. All this dude ever wanted was the best for me. The best. See? All this dude ever wanted was for us to be a family. There's a lot of women like that out here too. A lot of black women who've got themselves a good man and held on to him. And gonna do what she need to do so that nigga don't want to leave. Because she realized his worth. She realizes that he's worthy. See? She don't want to grow up and be a single mother. And this is why we cannot let these Cynthia G's and the women like her keep spewing this dangerous rhetoric. Because then we're going to have more and more generations of black women who going to grow up and be single mothers, who going to be battered mothers, who going to be alcoholic mothers. Because of things they couldn't heal from. Because of shit that started at home. It ain't start with your man. It started with Papa. Or it started with Grandpa. Or it started with Uncle Jimmy. It ain't start with your man. It started way before that. They talk about, oh, black men, they don't protect black women. Protect you from what? Yourself? So if I don't hold you up in your bullshit, I don't protect you. See, just listen to the things they talk about. They sound like little girls. Hurt little girls. They don't sound like women. They sound like little girls. You want me to protect you from you. You a grown-ass woman. Better grow the fuck up. You a grown woman. I'm supposed to protect you from your bullshit that you spew. I'm supposed to hold you up in that because you my woman. So when you want to go out and we in a club and you want to get drunk and start fights, I'm supposed to protect you and damn near get myself killed because you drunk and don't have no self-control. Because you drunk and mad. I'm supposed to put up with you being an alcoholic. I'm supposed to put up with that. You get so goddamn drunk, you piss on yourself. I'm supposed to put up with that. All you want to do is go to work and get drunk. If you ain't at work, you're sitting at home getting drunk. You're in the club getting drunk. You're at your girlfriend's house getting drunk. I'm supposed to put up with that. I'm supposed to marry into that. Huh. You must be crazy. That's not the mind of an adult. That is the mind of a child. Exactly. Exactly, Chaw. Exactly. Exactly. That's another thing they do too. They lean on their degrees. And a lot of them women are fucking lonely too. Because then they use that to think that they're more superior than black men. Nigga, I got a degree. What you got? You got a degree. But your ass don't got a degree in life. That's why you're lonely as fuck. They don't give you degrees for learning how to communicate effectively with people. You don't get degrees for that. Yep, that's the truth, Kendra. Yep, successful ladies live. Yep, they think the same way. They Cynthia G-ites, Jalen. And you absolutely right, Kendra. Because the system tells them that if you go to school and get a college degree, you can join the elite. And black men are never seen to be elite. So that's what they use to shit on us. But they'll use our dicks, though. They damn sure use us for some dick. But won't have no respect. But then get mad when we go and date outside our race. Then get mad. Then get mad when we go get an Asian woman or a white woman. And you know why they get mad? Because them other groups of women, actually, a lot of them, actually understands the plight of black men. They know that the system is against us. They know. They understand it. Exactly. Exactly. Of course they can't get upper echelon black men. Of course not. Of course not. Because most of them are hoes with degrees. That's all they are. That's all they are. They hoes with degrees. They hoes with degrees, man. That's why they can't get what they think, what they think they are. That's why they be by themselves. But stay away from Becky though. Right, right. Don't date outside our race. Just keep being abused, used and abused by women who would never respect us. That's what we should do. Now, me personally, I don't date outside my race. I never have. I never saw a reason to. Because I believe I could meet a black woman and deal with a black woman that doesn't have certain issues or who have overcome certain issues. And I'm with a woman who has. Yep, that's a fact. That's a fact, Kendra. That's a fact. Yep. Nobody gonna have you if I can't. Because I accept your piece of shit ass. That's how they think. That's how they think. But we shouldn't go nowhere where we're respected. You see? All this swirling shit going on. They love to badger black men when we do it. But when black women do it, you know what the Cynthia G ites come out and say? Well, ain't no black man want her. Why she can't be happy? Ain't no black man treat her right. How you know she ain't treat him right? See how they just quickly throw it on a black man? Like Serena Williams. Ain't no black man want her. Look at all the black men she been with. How you figure that? How you know that she just a difficult woman to deal with? They don't know that though. They don't know that though. But here it is, she'll go marry a white dude that make less money than her. But then turn around and tell a black man he need to have more money than her. You absolutely right, Kendra. But see, a lot of these other groups of women, they understand the plight of black men. And you know what they do? A lot of them work with them. This is why you got a lot of young dudes, they dating outside their race. Because they want peace. And that's what a lot of black women like Cynthia G don't understand. A black man wants peace. It's bad enough he got to deal with all the shit that's going on in this world. We want peace. But our women can't even give us that. We want peace, man. Oh, I know. I know, Jalen. I don't care about that, man. I hope they listen, and I hope a few of them are listening. They know they little girls trapped inside of grown woman bodies. They know that. I don't care about no flags, man. Cause see, the truth hurts. Hashtag truth wagon. We ain't on no bandwagons. We on truth wagon. We on the truth wagon. And man, this shit is just becoming It's getting out of hand, man. It's getting out of hand. What separates the rhetoric that Tommy Loren talk about shit that happens to black men being killed by the police and all that? What separates her from Cynthia G and her rhetoric? What separates them? It's both dangerous, lies, and just hatred. See, I don't separate Cynthia G too much from Tommy Loren because their intent is the same. Their intent is the same. And it's to dehumanize black men, to make us look like animals, to make us look unworthy of anything. Anything. And everything is our fault. Everything. You see? But this is my response to Cynthia G and the women who think like her. This is my response. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. I appreciate y'all tuning in this morning. If you in here, please hit the like button. I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to SheepStaysLeepTV. I appreciate all the love this morning. I appreciate everybody tuning in, everybody joining the conversation in the chat room. I'm going to give some shout outs. Shout out to Chef JT. Shout out to the Adjustment Bureau. Shout out to Jalen. Shout out to Alpha. Shout out to the Unicorn Kendra. Shout out to Char Willie, the boss. Shout out to Terren Rain. Shout out to my man KD84. Shout out to Lisa Cabrera. Shout out to Doug, the diplomat. Shout out to Annette B. Shout out to God in Person TV. Shout out to Loadcast. Shout out to Cats the Unicorn. Shout out to Craig J. Shout out to my sister Black Beauty. Shout out to Ming Nicole, the Unicorn. Kendra again, the Unicorn. Shout out to Living Soul Journey. Let's see who else was up in here. Shout out to Miss Nat Hunter. Shout out to the educator, Brother Rob. Shout out to King Wolf Clan. Welcome to Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everybody for tuning in. I appreciate the love and support. I appreciate, y'all taking time out of y'all morning to listen. Shout out to Clapback Kiki on the check-in. Shout out to Strange Magic. But y'all might have to go listen to the playback. I appreciate all the love and the support. Appreciate y'all tuning in this morning. This is DS1 Ross, representing Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Like I said, if y'all haven't subscribed yet, make sure y'all go subscribe. And shout out to the trolls too, hitting the dislike button. Yeah, you know, y'all. It's a few man chicks and The rest is probably trolls. You know how that go. Cause you know when you a black man and you speaking truth to a black woman and you telling a black woman how you feel and how you see things, you look at you're looked to be, you know, by these people. They look at you as a woman abuser. You know? When you tell a woman the truth, you abuse them. You know? So, like I said, I appreciate all y'all tuning in. I will be back a little later, y'all. Chop it up with y'all. And I appreciate all the support. This is DS1 Ross, representing Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Remember, y'all, we gotta heal before we build. Heal before we build. You have a great weekend too, Annette B. We gotta heal before we build, y'all. Before we say we need to build a nation, we need to build this, we need to build that. You know, we gotta heal first. Because we cannot have dysfunctional relationships of any sort and expect things to be built. We just can't. So we gotta heal before we build, y'all. Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host. We out. Peace.